Hello?
What's up, girl? What happened after Tony dumped you?
Girl, I'm over it. I went from heartbreak to hate.
Oi, Joy.
What's up?
Damn. Was it a Bud Light commercial?
It was. But it's more because Mommy took her medicine today.
Oh, okay.
Our medicine is legal in the state of Illinois. Thank you very much.
It is legal in the state of Illinois.
Yes. So, I'm ready. Oh.
I'm ready.
It's like every time you give me a look, like you're surprised at this much energy.
I mean, why are you surprised? She brings it to you every month. That's a RuPaul reference. But I'm a little throat-ish sick sounding. So just so the people know.
Okay.
This is not my new voice. This is me sounding a little sick. So, what? Anyway.
You got the motherfucking cooties? Why am I hanging out with you?
You know a bitch fucking came home and slept 15 hours last week.
You said that you felt better last week.
Yeah, but can you hear like the little... It's like...
No, you
it won't just go away.
Yeah, that's when I had my first cold also in 2 years. It was forever. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I don't have phlegm. I'm not like... It's just there, existing. Like a ghost. Like a ghost story.
I mean, listen, you're obsessed with ghosts, so maybe they finally inhabited your body.
You don't think that a ghost, like, throat fucked me? Is that what you're saying?
That's also a specific possibility because I know you consent.
Oh, I do have that t-shirt that says throat fuck me. No,
What? Okay.
So, what are we talking about today? Do you do it on 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3.
You weren't gonna say it either. Why it gotta be spooky?
Right, because I was gonna say white women. Anyway, we're talking about spooky season.
Spooky season, yes. I forgot the season part, but...
Why would you think about season and white people? It ain't spooky.
For the record, dear audience, I have said none of these things. I am innocent. I am an ally to the to those from
to
the
caucus.
Caucasus. Matt, I can't speak.
She's an ally to the pale debris.
Tell people what pale debris is.
It's a fancier white trash. Pale debris. Anyway, so yes. Spooky season is upon us because it's now a thing.
It's now a thing. And we were trying to figure out, what are we going to do for this month? And I said, we have got to talk about these bitches and their fucking spooky season horse shit.
Right. So, let's go back to a time that there wasn't a spooky season.
Okay.
So, Halloween has existed in some capacity for the last couple hundred years. Before it was Samhain, which is a celebration, a Celtic pagan celebration, which actually doesn't happen on Halloween. It actually happens sort of how like Easter moves around a little bit. It's a little fluctuating. So it's actually November 4th this year for those keeping track. Okay. And also, the Celtic scholars have now said that Samhain would never have been a name that the Celtics would have had for that. Okay. So now it's called Saldonius.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably easy. I was going to say, when you said Samhain, I recently saw, it was a clip from Criminal Minds, but
Okay.
nonetheless, like the brainiac on the show was all like, did you know it was originally called Sam Hain? And I thought for him to be the smartest character on the show, you just think they would have looked into pronunciation a smidge.
I mean, when they come from my culture.
Knew there was going to be righteous indignation. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to look at the way it's spelled and assume American pronunciation, and then that would be false.
And that's true, but I think that enough Americans celebrate St. Patrick's Day that they might take a little bit of knowledge in knowing that there's no, you cannot even speak Gaelic. You cannot speak true Irish and Scottish languages. Like, no one can.
Right.
It's hard as hell.
Yeah.
So, anyway, enough about that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're fast forwarding to 2021, where everybody knows October 1st is the beginning of when people start watching horror movies and stuff like that. This house is not cleansed like that. This house is not pure of death and murder. Year round, I am a horror movie fan from the get-go. So when people talk about, oh, I gotta watch, and there's obviously traditions that you and I have.
Yeah.
But there are others, everyone's, I gotta watch horror. I'm like, that's my Saturday. That's my Sunday. It's like one day a week I watch horror movies. So now, though, all of our spooky season decorations.
Sorry, people cannot hear me rolling my eyes. Let me find my eye roller.
Good job. And they're whitewashing it. And I don't mean just whitewashing it because they're Caucasians. But I mean, they're like taking objects that would not be white and like enjoying a porcelain version of a bat. Or a jack-o'-lantern that's porcelain.
Yeah.
White. They like all the pumpkins that are colored now.
Well, wait,
Wait, am I allowed to say that? Pumpkins of color.
Yes, stop it. I saw, was it a partial ad or something? And this bitch was like collecting all these white pumpkins. I was like, from where? From how, madam? From how? Why are they all white pumpkins? Like, nobody was ever grabbing white pumpkins to use as decoration. So I was like, this has got to be the target of it all.
And it is. And I